It's your boy Ningunu in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have some really awesome news for you guys. But first, let's just talk about the latest updates about the other players that are actually supposed to play against Villarreal, who is definitely going to get the play time, and most importantly, who are going to be the important 11 take Arsenal to another Europa League finals, or will they crash out? Only time will tell. So as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, we have something special for you guys here. Is that the Mail say that Arsenal are optimistic Lacazette will be able to make the bench on Thursday after missing the last 3 games with injury. Arteta is weighing up whether to include Tierney in his squad and have him available for a late cameo if required. Also, Arsenal are still waiting to discover the full extent of David Luiz's hamstring injury, but he's expected to miss a fortnight, ruling him out of the Villarreal clash, according to that update. So, Mail have the update about the whole, the late calls on the fitness, because Arsenal are actually sweating for the fitness of Alex Lacazette and Kieran Tierney. Their availability for the Villarreal game might be pretty much, will be decided probably today. Let's see. And talking about more stuff, Tierney is a bit further away from match fitness, having been sidelined since the start of April with a knee injury. Arsenal are still waiting to discover the full extent of David Luiz's hamstring injury, but is expected to miss a fortnight according to that news. So also we know the update about Daniel Ek, but this is the update about the injury latest. So according to the Mirror, Sol Campbell has emerged as the leading candidate for the vacant England under-21s job. The former England international Sol Campbell won 76 caps for the Three Lions and is looking to return to management, having cut his teeth at Macclesfield and Southend United. Now, he would be a hugely popular choice as he won 76 caps, has managerial experience and was regarded as one of the best centre-halves of his generation. The Football Association will close applications for the post on Wednesday as they look for replacement for Adi Boothroyd, who left last month after 5 years in charge. Boothroyd was axed because England under-21s failed to reach the final stages of this summer's European Championships, and FA bosses want to make an appointment to improve their recent poor record in the tournament. Current England under-17s boss Justin Cochrane is also a strong contender, having also worked under FA technical director John McDermott during their time together at Tottenham. Also, England boss Gareth Southgate name-checked Cochrane when talking about black coaches coming through, and clearly the FA want to improve their record on diversity. Campbell had a glittering career as a player, but as a manager, I think he actually did play for England with Southgate, so there is an immediate connection, while the FA also look to appoint coaches who have come through the system or being involved at St. George's Park. Let's see where things will end up. Where exactly will Sol Campbell end up? We will see. So much for the benefits of everyone. Kieran Tierney has his words, because he actually jokes with his pals, because his pals reckon that he's changed since his Arsenal's move, because after the whole Tesco bag incident, we all know that former Celtic defender was caught on camera huckling his matchday kit in a Tesco bag, and he regularly trains in below zero weather in just a t-shirt, and we all know that. So speaking to 442 KT laughed. He says, "When my mates from back home saw the pic of me with my boots in a carrier bag, they were straight on to me. They said I had changed because I'd gone from Aldi and Lidl to Tesco. Everyone else commenting seemed to be talking about how refreshing it was, but my mates were slaughtering me. It wasn't something I'd thought twice about. I had a pair of boots I had to take with me, and the only thing I had in the house was a Tesco bag. If they're reading this, I'm still waiting on that endorsement deal." So crazy stuff. Katie actually crazy stuff from Kieran Tierney there, but yeah, that's what it is. That's what he's actually wanting to say. But moving on, so congratulations to Daniel Ballard and Blackpool on securing their spot in the League One playoffs with a 2-0 victory over Doncaster Rovers. Ballard played the full 90 minutes, keeping a clean sheet, while Tyrese John Jules played 65 minutes for Doncaster Rovers. Congratulations for both the youngsters for getting game time, but the best part is more congratulations to Daniel Ballard. Crazy stuff, and crazy stuff's actually bringing some crazy news. Well, talking about some crazy news is the reunited images that you would want to see. Jose Mourinho will be reuniting with Henrik Mkhitaryan on his time with Manchester United. And if you remember, the swap between Mkhitaryan and Alexis Sanchez, it was a flop for both the teams. But yeah, whatever it is, it was what it is. So yeah, that's what we have for you guys. So moving on, so Owen Hargreaves has predicted Arsenal ace Gabriel Martinelli that he could actually become one of the great, if not the greatest, at Arsenal. In an Arsenal shirt, it looks like he might be becoming a player that is wanting to be a gem. So yes, so Owen Hargreaves predicts Martinelli can become one of the best players in the Premier League. He says he actually spoke to Premier League Productions by saying, "I love Martinelli. I think he's such a great player. Obviously, he had some injury issues, but this ball for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's goal versus Newcastle with his weaker foot, it's a dream ball, isn't it? The thing I like about Martinelli for a flair player is that he puts a shift in. He works incredibly hard. I think technically he is very good. He glides by people quite effortlessly. The cool thing is that he can play through the middle, he can play off the left, and he can go right. So I think there is a huge talent in there. And for Arsenal fans, and you think about with Saka and Smith Rowe, they have a fabulous player who I think has the potential to become one of the best players in the Premier League, but he has to stay fit. Of course, Owen Hargreaves is just coming up. He's actually spitting truth at the moment. Owen Hargreaves, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Whatever is actually coming out in support. I love it. Love to see that. Love to really see that. Oh, moving on. So talking about more stuff. Incoming Bayern Munich manager Julian Nagelsmann wishes to sign Arsenal target Achraf Hakimi in the summer. So as we all know that he's the hottest prospect for a fullback or a right mid, whatever that tactically the manager would want him to use for. But Achraf Hakimi, the attacking talent, is being wanted by another team other than Arsenal in this summer transfer window. According to German journalist Manuel Bonker, RB Leipzig boss Nagelsmann is ready to drawing up a transfer list ahead of his imminent summer move at Bayern Munich's helm. And Hakimi is among his top wishes. He's already mentioned that to Bayern's hierarchy, and he would want a very, very perfect talent among the ranks, which includes the one, the only Achraf Hakimi. The Inter Milan ace has impressed this season with the newly crowned Italian champions. Yes, the newly crowned Italian champions. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta sees the right back as a potential replacement for Hector Bellerin, who has been linked with a move to Barcelona, Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain. The big question is, how well or how quickly are we exploring the possibility of Hector Bellerin leaving Arsenal? That's a big question to ask, but more than a question, I think it's a bigger, tough negotiations that would want him to actually talk his way out of Arsenal. I think Arsenal would not mind, but let's see. Moving on, so Real Madrid are also reportedly set to miss out on the signing of Eintracht Frankfurt star Andre Silva. Linked to Arsenal, Andre Silva as a replacement for Alex Lacazette. It looks like Atletico Madrid are closing in on him. According to German journalist Mark Berenbeck, as related by Toto Fichajes, Atletico Madrid are in advanced talks to secure the signing of Eintracht Frankfurt striker Andre Silva, who was a target for Real Madrid. Now Silva has actually come a long way from his storied spell at AC Milan. The 25-year-old who endured a tough stint in a lot of places in Italy. You talk about Sevilla, but at Eintracht Frankfurt he actually has impressed a lot. Since the transfer was completed, Silva has stepped up a notch higher, establishing himself as one of the most prolific goal scorers in the Bundesliga, behind Robert Lewandowski and Erling Haaland. So let's see where exactly he will end up. Atletico Madrid linked with the next Arsenal player. Let's see where that will end up. Also, 6 free agents that a lot of clubs will be looking at this summer transfer window. I will let you know. Let me know which of these would you want at Arsenal. Number 1, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Well, we all know what is actually happening, the contract situation at AC Milan. It looks like he is actually looking to join Manchester United, maybe because there is a David De Gea conundrum going on at United. Gianluigi Donnarumma is actually a very, very good signing for any club. Let's see. Whoever will sign him will definitely want him to at least spend down a 4 or 5 year deal. Let's see where exactly things will go for. Next on the line is Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos not at all, bending for bending under the Real Madrid helm. So it looks like he would be making his way out of the Bernabeu club. Next on the list is Jerome Boateng, available on a free. Julian Draxler, Lucas Vazquez, but it looks like, according to recent reports, Lucas Vazquez will be offered a new contract back again, so it'll be tough. It'll be tough. Memphis Depay linked with Barcelona, so it'll be tough to get him as well. So with this, we end this episode. Let me know which out of the 6 in the comments. Which out of the 6 would you want at Arsenal? The free agents that I've mentioned, which one would be perfect for Arsenal? Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers.